Hello, clinic owners. So today what we're talking about is staffing and the idea that you have to pay huge wages to attract and retain staff. I see this a lot recently. The clinic owners are thinking, they're seeing other clinics and they're thinking that because those other clinics are paying huge wages, advertising huge wages, they need to do the same thing. So they're frustrated because they can't get the right staff for their clinic. They feel that they have to match the wages, like I said, of other clinics, big wages. And they feel that they're working just to kind of keep the wheels spinning because of these things. And really what they want is they want to find it easier to get the right staff. They don't want to have to necessarily match the outlandish wages that some clinics are actually trying to get just to retain their staff, and but they want to at the same time be able to give a fair wage that for their staff, but also that keeps them profitable and worth all of the effort that they as the clinic owners putting into the business. So there's 3 points I'd make on this. So the first is, don't assume that simply because other clinics are paying high wages that they're profitable. In most cases, in my experience, those clinic owners simply don't know their numbers. They don't know what their break-even is. They don't know what their profit is, and they're usually desperate. And when they're desperate, they hand out wages. They attract the kind of staff who are only interested in money, and they hand out the kind of wages that's going to basically make them not profitable, and the owner is therefore tied to the business. Not where you want to be. You'll find that staff aren't looking for more than just a wage. Now, absolutely people need a fair wage, but what they're also looking for is fulfillment. They're working for a work-life balance, and they're looking to be challenged in of themselves in their job. And this is something you should be considering, not just the income that you're giving. So the third point I'd make is that you need to build a job package that attracts the kind of patients that you want. Sorry, the kind of clients or staff that you want. If you're just trying to attract clients or staff who are only interested in money, will then give out that large wage. But what you'll find is you'll never keep those people happy, and those people will not stay. They will always find someone else who will pay them more. Instead, build a package that attracts the kind of client or candidate that you want. And like I said, don't just try to attract people who are only interested in a wage. It does not work out in the long term. It might be a short-term fix, but in the medium and long term, it just simply doesn't work. I've seen it way too many times with clinics. So to recap, don't simply copy what other clinics are doing when they're throwing huge wages at people. It is not the answer. Throwing money at the problem is not the answer. Think about what your ideal staff member really wants, and it isn't just money. No. So, and then build a job package that matches that. And then lastly, make sure you know your numbers, because if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your break even, your profit point, etc., then you're not going to know whether you can afford the wage that these people are looking for. And don't panic. Don't panic when it comes to have a plan. I talked about this a few weeks ago. Always make sure you're recruiting, and it's recruiting in advance, and have a plan of recruitment, not just a helicopter recruitment that you're recruiting when you're in a panic, because that will end in disaster. Now, this is something that we help our clients with. This is probably one of the biggest things that we help our clients with, and where clinic owners are stuck with. That is recruitment of the right staff and retention of the right staff. If this is something you think you need some help with in your business, then we'd be delighted to have a conversation with you. All you got to do is go to morepracticeprofits.com, fill in a form to book a triage call, and you'll have a 10-minute phone call with one of my team where we'll have a conversation to see if we think we're the right fit for you, we think we can help you, and you're the kind of person that we actually want to work with. So, until next time, this is Lorcan O'Donnell, Podiatry Business Mentor, signing out.